Hello riders and today on the vlog is a new Triumph Scrambler 400XC. And I've been very extremely lucky, not just with the sunny weather on the 1st of October in Wales, but being at the Adventure Centre with Triumph. As you can see by the state of me, I already rode a bike, obviously. I didn't come looking like this, and as you can see by the smile on my face, I really loved it. I haven't rode this one because as you can see it's clean, and also it has road tires as it comes. The bikes that we rode, I'll show you in this video, has a different tires, more suitable for an off-road. It has knobblies on, so that made us capable to do muddy puddles, to do stones, to do up the hill, to do tight corners, to do some technical stuff. Very technical for my level. And also I learned skids today, which was a highlight of the day. This is a playground, and I want to do this over and over again, and that bike just delivered. I didn't really expect that.
First of all, I'd like you all to bear in mind that this is still a road bike. This is still a Triumph Scrambler. So taking it to the Welsh woods, that was an adventure in itself, especially for someone like me. I can't really say anymore that I've done very little off-roading because recently I came back from quite a big adventure. One that took me deep into the Himalayas. But that story belongs to another series of upcoming episodes. I only mentioned it because it gave me perspective. It made me feel more confident on this ride. It allowed me to compare this experience with others I've had this year. And I loved it. For someone at my level, it felt like the perfect enjoyable balance. Enough to challenge myself to push a little further, but still comfortably, still without risking to break any limbs.
I didn't expect this to be that comfortable, going technical, going off-road, going, you will see, to the very, it seems like hard places, and it just went through. It was, for me, it was easy. Easy. The bike made it easy. So today's episode will be mostly about riding this off-road because that's where we spend the most of the day. You also can watch me riding a Speed 400 and a Scrambler 400. I forgot the letters, I'll drop the name. Scrambler 400X. Thanks for a video man for remembering that, because all the information is... I'm excited. And I will start with the size of a bike. Being 400, I'm just going to put my lid here. Being 400, I think is quite tall. I'm 1 meter 75 centimeters, 5'9". Haven't changed since the last video, didn't shrink. And as you can see, with my off-road boots, I'm just about reaching the ground. It saved me many times today when I went a bit too brave to some very muddy puddles, and I just stick my leg out, as you can see, and that saved having long legs. And some people who are smaller than me, obviously, they dropped the bike into a situation where my leg length saved me, and being able to reach the ground saved me. I feel like it's a perfect size motorcycle for me. Absolutely, everything fits great, and whenever I rode it, size-wise, it didn't feel as small and as light as it is, and in a very good way. You know, like sometimes a lightweight bike can feel almost rattly, almost too light. It feels solid, a small bike, solid. Like it's basically like a big Triumph would be compact, and they achieve that. You still feel like you're riding a Triumph. I mean, I still feel it. Maybe it's in my brain. Maybe I just, you know, I have a vision of that is the Triumph, and that feelings come from it. But it literally feels like a small Scrambler, small Triumph Scrambler. Feels very solid. I like it a lot about it. All the controls, as you can see, everything very easy to reach. I'm not an off-road rider, and even off-road, I was standing up and it felt okay for me. It felt okay to reach the rear brake, which with some bikes that I rode a little bit off-road before, I found it difficult with the size of my feet, whereas this fits perfectly. It's not a big difference from X, it's just more suitable to take it green laning, to take it, like they say, it's a bike to ride anywhere. If you want to ride it farm road, if you want to ride a gravel, if you want to take it somewhere to Europe, to a more rural areas. And I've been fortunate to travel quite a lot this year and been to the countries like in Balkans, and it's a lot of off-road while you're riding a road. It's a lot of roadworks and stuff, and I think a bike like this would be more than suitable for the adventures like it. We spent hours today on this. I wasn't sitting that much though, I was standing most of the time, but it's comfortable and squashy seat, and it's comfortable to ride, and the sitting position makes the bike feel bigger in a good way, because I don't like when the bike feels just like tiny and you on the top of it. I like to feel within the bike when I'm sitting, and this makes you feel like it. It also has a pillion seat, or you can turn it into your luggage, so definitely can travel in this. Maybe it's not made as an ADV, but come on, this is more than suitable, and I would love to take it to places. And coming back to the size, as you can see, the bars are nice and wide, so it makes it very comfortable. I don't think I can stand, but you will see a lot of footage of me standing. And being my height, I was also thinking of this being a Scrambler and not the adventure bikes that I rode recently off-road. I will struggle having my legs straight when I'm standing, but I wasn't. Like, I felt so comfortable. I felt so comfortable. Like, I felt like I can chuck this bike around, and the size-wise, it just fits me perfectly. And the weight of it as well, I found it extremely comfortable today, and that's why the smile is so wide, because I really enjoyed pushing my limits, where before, when I did technical stuff and proper off-roading, I was more on the struggle side rather than enjoyable side, whereas today, this bike and this day and everything all together made me really enjoy it and want a bike like this. And I found that when I'm trying to reach, I sometimes throttle. So if I can have it slightly more...
Let's see which way it's going in a second.
The levers come adjustable as standard. And you can adjust it to your hands and to fit you. And I had it done today, and that just improved the experience and improved my riding as well. Other ways, size-wise, as I said, it fits me. It fits my size, and I felt absolutely great in it. All the buttons are in the right places. It's not like I had to show a lot of indicators and use any of the buttons, except from switch on the off-road mode, switch off traction control, and do the skids.
I can see why Triumph decided to do this launch mainly at the Adventure Center, to let us properly test the bike off the tarmac, rather than spending half day on it. We only spent about an hour in the morning and another in the afternoon riding those beautiful Welsh roads. Honestly, I have to come to Wales more often. The views here are just astonishing, and the roads themselves absolutely beautiful, especially when you are on a bike that handles the wet well and doesn't feel overpowered for the Welsh speed limits. There are quite a lot of cameras here, so 400cc felt just perfect. Keeping to the limit on A roads and country lanes never once felt boring. And that's important, because when you get bored on a motorcycle, that's when you risk getting into trouble. If you mostly ride on tarmac, in the city or on smooth trips, and you are less likely to go seriously off-road, the 400X will give you about 90 to 90% of the same experience at lower cost. But if you anticipate rougher use, gravel, bad roads, woods, or more adventure-style riding, or if you simply value the factory-ready roughed look and added protection, then 400XC makes sense. You'll be paying a premium for the extra hardware, the tougher aesthetics, and the more off-road ready features. Also, keep in mind the weight difference. The XC is slightly heavier due to those additional parts and the spoked wheels. So again, if your riding is mainly a tarmac, the X gives you almost everything the XC does at a lower price. But if you want an extra roughness, that look, and a bit more protection for your adventures, then 400XC might just be the one for you.
I loved it, but I leave you to judge, guys, of what it is look from the side and what do you think of it. I personally think that the bike like this is just great all-over bike. You want to take it for a big ride around the world? Why not? Maybe you will struggle with the tank size in some countries, but definitely can pack some fuel if you want to. Why not? You can do that. No, being honest, it's perfect for commuting. It's perfect for challenging yourself and taking technical off-road even. It's great for a road, as we experienced today. It's great exploring, it's great having adventure, it's great enjoying it with your friend, because I saw absolutely everybody having a big smile on their faces, and it's a great looking bike as well. And it's a Scrambler, it's customizable too. And those of you who are watching my channel regularly, you know that I do like taking stuff off and putting stuff on and chopping and cutting and making and molding and welding stuff on the motorcycles. And this is the perfect canvas to turn it into yours. Even though it looks great, you have to agree it looks great as it is, but obviously the pipes needs to be custom and it needs to sound different, and that single cylinder can really make a beautiful sound with something like custom-made Hitchcock maybe pipes, or somebody else who are doing great Triumph pipes, and all the other things. You can definitely make it your own and make it even more special for you to enjoy, whether it's every day or just for a coffee on the weekends. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. It's time for us to do a little bit more riding because we're going back to the hotel. These beautiful lanes, beautiful roads in Wales. And I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and like the video to help this channel growing and going. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I'll see you.